What's good, people? And yes, players fuck up. Play the wrong video. That's right. Players fuck up sometimes. Play the wrong video early. That's my bad. My bad.
Oh, you good. You good.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to UTR Presents NXT on Deck. Not the boom goes the dynamite. Yeah. Damn, Betty. And damn, nigga, that's why you lost just like me. All right, since you want to.
Shit, I didn't even notice it because I was over here in my own little world smoking. So you see it. When she said dynamite, I was like, "Oh, that shit said dynamite." Well, damn.
Yeah, it damn sure did. Damn sure did. Pressed the wrong one, and I had it all set up too. And I was like happy, like, "Oh, I'm got it. I got it." Click. Oh shit! There goes the dynamite. Jordan B is always the captain of the NWO, the man behind the fantasy point scoreboard.
Yeah. Woo.
The final Matty Rings.
What's up, y'all? It's been already a long week. It's only Tuesday, but it feels like it needs to be Friday already. Everybody is having a great week so far, and yes, we did see a damn dead Puma. That Ricochet ain't no more Ricochet because he got Ricca just done. Ricca corpse.
That wasn't a dead Puma. That was a dead pussy. That's
man.
A dead pussy cat. That's what that was.
Shout out
over alley cat.
Also, side note, fuck WWE shop because the prices keep going up on these t-shirts. My box seats, those box seats, I paid more for t-shirts than I paid for my tickets.
Oh no.
I paid $80 for 2 shirts. I paid $54 for my tickets.
Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better, WWE.
I was like, oh my God. Like I had to say, I was like, y'all want 2 shirts. Then I was like, after I said it, I was like, oh my God, that is $80. Okay. I mean, I got it, but damn, that's more than what I paid to sit here.
But you're good. But let's get into a little bit of news, folks.
Yes.
As you can see from our title up above, major name from the WWE PLE, which just happened to get fucking arrested. And who is it? None other than
Get it sexy.
Sexy Red, ladies and gentlemen,
Get arrested
for fighting at the airport. Now no fly list. Now you're on the no fly list. Get the Amtrak. How much Greyhound costs?
Hey.
Yes, folks. According to TMZ, Sexy Red got into an altercation at the Newark airport, and there's video of the altercation where they are showing Sexy Red swinging on dude, picking up a pole, swinging the pole at dude, while these other 2 dudes, part of her crew, start fighting dude. Security taking them away. One of the dudes from her crew getting arrested, and then Sexy Red grabbing her wig and running back towards the plane. Then they come back out, right? See dude getting the cuffs put on him, right? So boom. Now boom, check me out, boom. How she gonna say now? That wasn't her.
That was definitely her. And the crazy thing is, Batty, this didn't happen after Battleground. This happened Saturday morning.
On her way to Vegas, nigga. On her way to Vegas.
She went to jail. She got locked up. She got on a flight, got locked up, freed, got back on a flight, then came to the Battleground and twerked something. If that ain't HBK behavior right there, but damn.
She ain't showing up no more. She ain't showing up no more.
Yes, she did all that on Saturday, Betty. Yes, Kanisha, $40 a shirt. I still have technically the first shirt I ever bought, like at an event. It's a DX. It's like 2006 when DX first came back. I can't wear it because it's too big for me now. But I ain't pay no $40 for that shirt. I paid like 30 or maybe 25. And the amount of shirts I have now, I definitely did not pay $40. Like the new shirts that you see me, the stuff I post now, like some of that stuff, because of what it is, I had to pay $40 for it. But that's because it's like classic t-shirts. This is just Yeet.
Brand new.
This is nice. Yeet. I paid $40 for Yeet. And I ain't even trying to be funny. That was the shirt. Yeet.
Nope. Nope.
Right. I was just like, oh man.
I saw that price and said. I saw that price and said.
No, last time.
That price would have sure made me go no Yeet. Yeah, that's exactly what that would have said. No Yeet.
I told myself, I was like, yeah, I ain't getting. I was like, man, I ain't buying nothing else. I'm good.
Forever.
Right.
Like, forever.
Let me keep buying my stuff off the internet.
You think? Right. Exactly, Kanisha. I'm about to take a old fucking PWI magazine and cut out a picture and make like 800 fucking shirts. Hell no.
That's why you don't see me buying the new stuff often. If you see me, like when I post stuff, it's either throwback WWE stuff that somebody has reprinted, or it's just somebody just finding an old WWF design and doing it on their own, and I buy it from them. But
I'm looking at the WWE shop right now. They want $90 for the Cody American Nightmare lifting belt. Nope. I think the fuck not.
You could buy a lifting belt and have somebody customize it.
I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. You done lost your rabbit ass mind. All right. Now, back to Sexy Red getting fucking arrested, because that shit's crazy.
She did all that shit on Saturday and still showed up at NXT Battleground just for all this to get found out on Tuesday. For
showing
like
the
Kenny said, like Kenny said, she probably ain't gonna be back on. Or if she is, they'll probably hype it up tonight, and then after a while, it'll probably die down. It's gonna die down, but we're probably like, who knows?
We ain't gonna see her for a minute.
We probably ain't gonna see her again until 2025 on NXT.
Right. And
when they get to the CW, I honestly feel like that's when they need to bring her back on there.
We may not be getting no more Sexy Sundays. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, here's the thing though. We all love NXT. Right, exactly, Reggie. We all love NXT. But at the end of the day, even though we claim these kids is still wild, Middle America is still watching wrestling. And having shit like that is what made them almost go out of business. Like when they was doing that fucking Attitude Era and the fucking females was showing titties in the crowd, yeah, it was cool. But people stopped bringing their kids to shows. And a lot of those
that was honestly the biggest complaints. A lot of people was, I mean, I understood why they were mad, but at the same time, like even Mike agreed earlier today, like, okay, I see why Matt loves this NXT. Like, this is his favorite brand out of all of them, because it's literally Attitude Era S.
Right.
It's just PG-13. It ain't even PG. It's just PG-13 with a splash of art, NC-17 or whatever, with Sexy Red. And I feel like that was the only reason people were mad, because she showed up and she started twerking. But at the same time,
I think
what are you expecting to see? Like what? Like the same reason you mad is the same thing. Like what were you expecting her to do? What else is she
I
gonna
don't
do?
think so much. I don't think people were too much mad about the twerking. I think when she bust down and when she busted open.
Yeah,
I think that was the part. That was specific the part. My girl busted open. So that's when everybody was like, whoa, little Timmy's watching with me. Hold on there. Hold on. Timmy, go get
I
me a glass of
wasn't even
lemonade.
mad about the twerking because I'll sit up here like, oh, she gonna twerk.
Right, everybody's
twerk. Like, welcome to NXT motherfucking battleground. Like, oh shoot, you are not supposed to say
right. She out here cursing. It was the and you know what? The cursing wasn't even that bad. The twerking wasn't even that bad. My girl busted open. That's when they were like, wait. Not that much, girl. Not that much. Like that's what got him, I think. And
I died. I was like, the name of the show was not NXT motherfucking battleground. She sounded like me putting up the Fred sometimes. Welcome to the Raw motherfucking live, Fred.
Bro, she sounded like my man Pat McAfee last night, which we'll talk about in a second. Speaking of Battleground, Mongo sent us an article regarding the TNA WWE crossover. And I'm going to read it verbatim from what he said. All right. TNA and NXT crossover does not look like it's ending. With this weekend's TNA Against All Odds, Jordan Grace has made an open challenge. She's told Fightful that she hopes it's a WWE talent and expects the partnership between the two sides to continue after this weekend. Those Corey Brennan spoke to in NXT spoke highly of former talent in TNA such as Mustafa Ali and Zachary Wentz, amongst others, when discussing crossover opportunities. It has long been known in NXT that Shawn Michaels was a big supporter of Mustafa Ali prior to his WWE release and had big plans for him on the brand prior to his exit. But those we spoke to noted that if Ali were to appear in NXT, it would have to be on his terms, though it wasn't specific. Right, though it wasn't specific what that meant. However, it's more important to note that Frightful's Sean Ross Sapp confirmed Mustafa Ali actually isn't signed to TNA. He's definitely on that per basis appearance that we were talking about.
He's Dolph and Ash by Elegance are the only people signed to TNA contracts. He just showed up. That's why I love his gimmick being like presidential and all that, because that's honestly what he is. He can come and go as he pleases. He just happens to do the thing we hate that they do, but they love to do it. Put their titles on people that ain't even like technically signed, but whatever.
It says Mustafa Ali actually isn't signed to a TNA contract and could appear completely separate of anything associated with NXT. Ali was scheduled to become a champion before his NXT WWE release. Regarding Zachary Wentz, Sapp also spoke to sources at the start of 2023 who said that their stance on Wentz had softened following his release, and that there is a good chance he could appear for the brand again in the future if the right situation occurs. Hint, hint. New Catch Republic were announced as teaming with Wes Lee, with many expecting the natural step for a Rascals reunion.
Lord.
They may be.
That's all I've been asking for. Because
they may be. All right. Here's the part of the story I didn't want to read, but it's part of it, so I got it. Ash by Elegance, the former Dana Brooke, was brought in very last minute and hidden away for her spot. No one cares. Of
course.
As she told Comic Books Liam Crowley, she was asked on very short notice. She wasn't seen backstage prior, but WWE sources Sean Ross Sapp spoke with said she was always well liked there. One WWE source SRS spoke to mentioned Moose. As some of the company had interest in for years prior, and TNA sources have noted that Moose has been very outspoken about wanting to participate in the crossover. Moose had been courted by WWE under previous regimens with Canyon came in reaching out. So pretty much, I would definitely like to see Moose.
I need to see Moose. I need to see people that are basically WWE talent be in a WWE ring and not be in WWE, just like Jordan Grace. Like seeing her,
pretty much.
That gave us a taste. This past week, it's like, okay, if they give you that money, we know, like, you better, whatever they throw, you better catch it, Jordan, and
pretty much. Pretty much. Right, like you got a home here in WWE.
Right.
And the thing about it is, like, and then with Moose, remember when we saw Moose in that AEW rank, and we were like, "Oh, that boy need to be on something big time. He need to be on something big time. He needs to be in some place with good production." Boy, better take your ass next to NXT.
Especially if they're gonna, like, even having his TNA music with WWE production is gonna be 10 times better than what we see on TNA.
500 times better than what we see on TNA.
Like, they're gonna use all sorts of zoom. They're gonna be doing 360s. They're gonna be having probably actual meese.
Right. You're gonna have people, you're gonna have that whole crowd. Meese. Mises. We are the Mises. We the Mises. That's gonna be his fan base, the Mises. You know what I mean?
If we don't want him to be on main roster, then let's get him on the next best thing, which is NXT.
And here's the thing, Reggie. You mentioned this, and me and Matt were talking about this before we got on air. We actually think Rascals and New Catch Republic and like all these pretty deadly.
Everybody we were loving at the basically WrestleMania season that we thought would be worth a damn
is doing nothing because, like I was telling Matt, I think they called up too many good people. So the main roster literally has too many good motherfuckers on there. And it's like, damn, we really got too many good. Like, usually when they do call-ups, like me and Matt were talking about, usually when they do call-ups, there's like one or two people who were like, yes, we knew they were ready. It was about time they got called up. But a good majority of the call-ups are usually what the fuck? Are they ready? Are they serious? Like, so it doesn't seem like NXT ever got depleted. However, this time around, they called up all the fucking tag teams because the tag team division.
There are no good tag teams. I said it yesterday. Like, this is the worst.
Right, it really is.
Has been. I don't like Axiom and Frazier.
Right.
But it's not like I don't like them. It's not like they're 84. It's just like,
I don't think they're good enough to be champ.
Like, y'all are really the best that this division has. Like, damn. Mega Man and the Power Ranger. Like, y'all are the best. And I love A-Kid. I don't like Axiom. I want to go back to that other shit. I don't like the Power Ranger. I love Power Rangers, but I don't like that one. I need wrestling and Power Rangers to be separate.
Listen,
I hate that. Pretty Deadly got called up. You thought they would be something, and they don't do anything. So it's like,
I know one of them was hurt. I know one of them was hurt for a while. I think what Pretty Deadly will wind up happening with them, if I'm not mistaken. They got called up. They had a little thing going. We saw them on TV. Then one got injured. When Elton got injured, the other one was going off. They're a legit tag team. They're not like a single. They're not like a singles type of guys, like a tag team where somebody can break off. No, they're a tag team. So when one got injured, the other one was healthy, and then they wound up reverse it. The other one got injured, and then this one was healthy. So I think that's what's been going on with Pretty Deadly. So I don't think they haven't been like healthy long enough.
The only team that's worthy to answer Reggie's question in NXT, because they're not going to be on main roster, is either going to be a 3-man. Eventually, they're going to. So what's probably going to happen tonight? We have Wesley and New Catch Republic versus Gallus. Either Gallus is going to beat that ass, the match to kill off New Catch Republic, or they going to beat that ass in the match. To which Wesley is like, I ain't got no. It's gonna either the Rascals are going to show up. The breadcrumbs are going to keep dropping, either all the way to Heat Wave, or the crossover, or something's going to happen at whatever the TNA event this Friday. But somehow, New Catch Republic, they're just that report already told us that they are just stand-ins, so they got to get destroyed. So we can figure out
how to get the Rascals
in, how they can walk through this portal.
My whole thing is too, like, see, NXT, Shawn Michaels is doing the right thing. Like, at first we were all like, why is Tatum Paxley going to be the one to challenge for? Because we all know Tatum Paxley's definitely getting involved in that 3-way. In that match for that open challenge or whatever. We all know that.
I called it as soon as she had that backstage segment. I was like, oh man, I mean, I guess. But
here's the thing. It's a good thing because do we really she needs the exposure. That's number one. And you can't send none of the ladies that were just in that North American title.
Right. You have to have like somebody who is legit to lose, but not like good enough to beat her.
Right. Like you have to have somebody that's able to lose. And all the women that were in that North American title match at this point, their matches going forward are going to be either to rebuild them or completely write them off. Sorry, Michin, you're getting wrote off. You're the person I'm talking about getting wrote off. I really think you're going to get wrote off to go back up to the main roster, which is cool. But I think that like you can't have Lash go over it because people are going to be like, okay, Lash could have won the goddamn North American title. I think she can beat Jordan Grace, even though Jordan Grace is the world champion, not the mid-card champion. Just because of how wrestling fans think, and just because they think that the bigger promotion has the better wrestlers, even though they don't some of the times. That's how most fans are going to think. Oh, Lash should win because she's from WWE. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's definitely
how But people also got to remember one thing. While WWE is cool with TNA people coming over wearing their belt, wearing their TNA belt, WWE isn't AEW or New Japan or TNA where you can bring another promotion's belt and just rock it around during your regular matches. Like Lash is signed to WWE. They're not going to allow someone like Lash to be walking around with the Knockouts Championship. Like, yeah, this is mine. Not unless TNA has been acquired the way they did.
It would have to have a very... It would have to be just like when Kenny Omega was Impact champion. It would have to be like a whole like discussion on how, because that other company is going to be like, we want our belt presented a certain way. Essentially, just how New Japan is like, nah, you're not getting no title match on your little pay-per-view. It's going to be an eliminator. Even though we were like, right. Why I gotta be an eliminator? I was like, oh, I know what the deal is. They said, no, y'all not. He's not.
No, they said, no. He's not defending that shit on your pay-per-view.
Right. That's basically what they were like, nah. He could walk out with the belt on, but he ain't defending it. Nah. That's basically how companies are going to. That's basically what they got to figure out. Either it's yeah, we cool. Or they ain't doing nothing besides walking out there. You can say what the belt is. They can walk out with it. They can hold it up, but they ain't doing nothing else with it.
Rosemary and NXT would be interesting. Rosemary
I
and
honestly hope with that crossover, this is a way for them to get either the Knockouts tag champions to come over and face Bianca and Jade, or get Bianca and Jade to come on down to NXT.
you know what I want to see?
They show up in NXT finally, because those titles let them go everywhere, but they ain't went to NXT yet. I don't think they have. So maybe the Knockouts tag champions can invade, and then boom, there's the Black Queen.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You know who I want to see? But she would have to skip NXT and hop to the main roster real quick. Just one good match. I want to see Havoc and Nia. I want to see the unstoppable force meet the immovable object. That's what I want to fucking see.
Two and meat on meat.
Two meaty women slapping meat. Yeah. That sounds like my kind of show.
Slapping by meat.
And is there a problem with everybody having a dream and a goal to accomplish in life? You act like it's a bad thing to have a goal in life.
Batty want to be one of Finn's abs while she talking.
Right. Exactly. Like, miss me with the bullshit, ma'am. Please. Okay. You don't get mad because I have goals that I try to achieve.
See.
Exactly. Do I knock you for wanting to reach your dreams? No. So.
And I would be between that. Boom. Tasha versus Miss Parker. I'll be supporting Miss Parker.
I'm sorry, Matt. In that situation,
you going with the Breakker Batty.
Right. Me and Tasha fake go together.
Okay.
We got pictures together.
I love Tasha. I'll go with Miss Parker.
We got pictures together. Me and Tasha got pictures together. You know what I mean? We's holding up championship belts together.
Got so many. I see what he got on deck. It is ridiculous. The people.
HBK is not. HBK ain't as cockeyed and as dumb as what people think. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't, like, the Marines didn't beat all the brains out of him. He kept some of them shits. And the part that I think which is making WWE as a whole thrive is they have two people who are running their shows who literally started from the bottom up.
Right.
Started from being a complete no one in the fucking company, worked their ass off to the point where they were able to become Vince's right hand. Also to the point where, because they were Vince's right hand, they got smacked in the mouth by Vince too when they did shit that he didn't like. So they came from nothing, made themselves a success, got punished for the shit that they did, and still rose from that. So the fact that they literally know this company. They know this company and they know what it's like to be someone inside that ring. I always said this from day one, no matter what job you have, it's always good to have a boss who has been on the ground level with you. So they know the day-to-day rugged routine that you go through. Because after a while, bosses become disassociated. Because they have no sense of connectivity between themselves and their workers. Hence, what happened with Vince and his roster.
Right.
You know, he was so far separated that he couldn't see it. He couldn't understand it. And Vince was never a wrestler to begin with. Vince was always a promoter. Vince is the Ringling brother of professional wrestling. Like he's always been the Harry, step right up. That's Vince.
That's why he was salty. That was one of the reasons why he the only reason he got in the ring is basically because he saw Shane was already good and he low-key got jealous.
He saw Shane was doing shit that he had no business doing. He's like, I didn't teach you that shit. I told you to be an accountant. So you're exactly right, Matt. He got fucking jealous. He was like, I can't believe this little piss ass is doing better than me right now in this.
Because we remember a lot of Shane's matches. We just remember Vince is getting his ass beat, honestly. Like, a lot of the stuff, he's just getting destroyed.
Right. Vince has never had a match where we've ever sat there and been like, oh, shit, Vince could win. Without there being a cheating factor involved.
Like Shane going out there jumping off shit. But when he was younger, he was jumping off shit and actually doing moves.
Right. Shane allowed Perk Angle to put him through glass walls. Okay. That king of the ring shit, he allowed Kurt Angle to suplex his ass through that glass.
That's definitely Shane McMahon's best match ever.
That's what put him on the map. Let's be realistic.
That's his best match.
That and that fucking fall from that goddamn scaffold when he just fell back. Yeah. Come on now. That shit is crazy. But NXT, they made it inch. They had a problem with it. Like I said, I think they called up too many good talents at this one time. Like, even though we're not fans of Lyra, let's be realistic. She's good. She's good enough the fact that they put the title on her. She's good enough the fact that she's keeping up on the main roster. And like her beating Io these past couple of times doesn't look like no fluke. Like, it doesn't look like, oh, they gave her the win to hype her up. No, it was a good ass match and she pulled out a good ass win. So, like, even though we may not like her or whatever the case may be, she's good. She's ready. Like, everybody that they called up was ready. And if they, like I said, they called up way too many good people. Usually they leave a couple of good people back without calling them to balance out the ones who need the help down there and that particular person. You know, like, there's a good medium balance. So you're not completely depleted. You still have something in the reserve tank. This time they just emptied everything. Just full blown.
Yeah, and that tag division is just on empty because the fact that they had the OC just come down there and just instantly become number one contenders, and then Ildris and what's his face, Malik Blade, they're constantly down there, and then they'll get reheated, lose, they'll get reheated, get up there, they lose, get brought back down, lose some more, reheated, title shot, lose. It's like rinse, repeat. Like, what are y'all gonna do with these dudes?
Right. I think honestly, if they focused on Idris and Malik, they'll be fucking good. Those kids got talent. Those kids really have talent, yo. And I think if they actually put a good storyline behind them, we can. The problem, I think I know the problem with those. I think the problem is.
I was just about to mention Reggie.
Nope. Should be OTW out.
They just need. I don't know. They just need more ring time. They don't. We don't see them in matches on TV, so they got to be wrestling somebody. They got to be wrestling. They just need more seasoning. Then when they brought them out with Reggie the first time, Then when they repackaged them as basically a Jada Parker vehicle, they're cool being her little sidekicks because at some point she's gonna get them like when they're ready to start heating her up, they gonna heat them up. They just need to keep stewing and getting that seasoning because I mean they're in that Snickers commercial, so they can't be that ass.
Right. But right now they need to be OTW out the way.
Yes, they definitely. They just need to be stand there and smile while Jada Parker looks good.
Right now, just be out the way. So they depleted a lot of their talent. So having this crossover is definitely going to boost their talent because it's going to give, like you said, a lot of people that need that time to wrestle. It's going to give them now a chance to wrestle. You know what I mean? You get these new. You get the groups like the Rascals in, and now the Rascals have a chance with competing with anybody on that damn roster and making them look good. Then on top of that, like I said, I think the issue with Malik and Inofi is I think NXT is having a hard time repackaging them without them making like bootleg version of Profits.
Yeah, because they already came out with the bootleg version of Crime Time.
Right.
And then
I think that might be the issue with Inofi and Blade. They probably are having a difficult time how to package them without them making them seem like profits. And they tried that positive cheer thing with that cheerleader girl. It didn't work. Right, it didn't work. But so I think that might be the issue with them.
It's like once they figure that gimmick out for them, it's nowhere but up. But for now, they're just floundering because they just keep constantly repackaging now.
Right.
Because it's not like they're garbage. They're good. They just need some way to connect with the crowd. That's all they do. That's all they need, honestly. Like some way to get us to keep just something to make us want to keep looking at them.
Right. Because with them in the ring, they're really good. I mean, granted, last time we saw them, they got destroyed by AOP, but who doesn't? Who doesn't get destroyed by AOP? Like that's their thing.
Not awesome fucking truth.
Speaking of that, let's talk a little bit about Raw before we get into NXT because we spent about 40 minutes on that.
The main thing that everybody will talk about because that Raw was
the main thing that everybody wants to talk about is Samantha leaving with Ricochet. That's the main thing niggas want to know. Yeah, we already know Ricochet leaving. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Is Samantha going with his ass? That's what everybody. That's the word. The question out here. It's. I saw something. Somebody was like, it's like when like your homeboy breaks up with his girl, but like his girl used to cook for you, and they just have game night at her house. So he's like, man, I broke up with so and so. Damn. So where we gonna have game night at now? That's how we all are right now with Samantha. Like, damn, Ricochet, we know you need to leave, but is you taking your girl?
I don't think I think they were just playing up the fact as they know that is his girlfriend.
Yes, Reggie, it was. Yes, Reggie.
They know for a fact. I mean, we already know that's his girlfriend. They've brought it up multiple times. So they're like, oh shoot, her dude just got basically killed on screen. Hey, your dude dad back here dying. Don't you want to come back here and save him? Don't you want to see him off? Basically, like, don't you want to see him off before he goes to that great beyond called free agency?
Right. Don't you want to see him off before the only time you see him is when you
is at home?
Off. Right. Because before y'all motherfuckers was traveling the world together. Now, no.
You about to be FaceTiming him until you see him at the house. So it makes sense. I don't think she's going anywhere. They're going to play up probably. I wouldn't be shocked if she's not back next week, or if she's back next week and they probably be like, oh, well, how is? And then she probably gets interrupted or something.
Reggie.
But that brought up. honestly the best thing that happened the whole night.
And Reggie just mentioned it right here.
Was Pat announcing Drew and Finn to the ring.
Your man announced Drew. He said, "This big, handsome Scottish bastard." And Drew sat there like, "Yeah, I fucks with you, Pat. I fucks with you, Pat." And then when Finn came out, representing bum ass Judgment Day
with 0%
body fat on a 225-pound frame.
My main man.
Yo, Pat is amazing. And I know it took everything in code to keep it together. Because he was sitting there like, you cracked on that Finn one. I'm not sure. You gotta practice your vote. He's like, yeah, but I think I got it. This handsome, big bastard from Scotland.
Like I like that over when the only time Pat annoys me is when Braun Strowman comes out because he has to say, "Son of a." I'm like, I don't fucking care about fucking Braun.
But here's the thing, I will say this: Braun must have been watching our show last week because he definitely had on more appropriate clothing instead of that tight Jeff Hardy outfit he had on the week before. He went back to looking like Braun with the t-shirt, a little bit of camo pants. There we go, Braun. That's what because you was out here looking like Fat Hardy.
He was out there let's looking be realistic. Like he didn't give a shit. Like, oh, my luggage got long, so I got to wear what I wore on the plane.
Your man was out here looking like Fat Hardy. I'm glad he got back to being Braun. Thank you, Braun. Speaking of that, the end of the match when Braun's team won, did you see when he raised Zelina's hand and how he
destroyed her arm
and how he yanked her ass up and she like a little kid who got in trouble? But other points that happened on Raw, once again they had a rematch: Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyrie, and Io still mad, folks.
Yeah, even though she won, she's still mad.
Right. Io won, and she still turned into Vegeta backstage.
Right.
Like, I have no idea what's going on with Io. Io is just angry, and I'm all for it. Once again, I've said this a million times. Io Sky has the best music in WWE right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I don't care what no one says. When you hear that, do, 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 do. It makes your shoulders do this. Like your shoulders do to the beat. Then I feel like I'm in GTA. Then I'm like after once the shoulders start going, I feel like I'm in GTA / Need for Speed. Like
definitely Need for Speed.
Like I feel like I should be going 100 miles an hour in a car right now. Like anytime I hear Io's music. And the bullshit is no matter what I'm doing. Last night, watching Raw, laying down on my beautiful, lovely wife. She's playing with my beard. The show is on. Io's music come on. I'm not going to mess up our rhythm with me laying down with my head on her lap. So what do? Because I don't want to mess up the rhythm with the shimmy the shoulders. I shimmy the hands. I said, and she looked at me. She said, "I know you not." I said, "You know I can't help it. When this all come on, it makes me do that."
Right.
You need Dom gets all the credit in the world, and Finn ass ain't slick. I told Mongo and in the chat, I got a whole analogy. Finn is the one that's in cahoots with Liv, even though she's playing it off like she's going after Dom. Finn is the one that's going to turn on Judgment Day. Finn snatched that key so smooth off that damn table like a crackhead stepping on a dollar bill. I brought up the fact that how every time Liv tries to come next to Dom, who's the one that stops it? It's not JD.
Finn.
It's not Priest. It's Finn. Finn is the one. No, get away. Stop. Get out of here. Get out. It's always Finn. The best part about that little scenario, besides Finn stealing the key like a crackhead stealing $1 that fell on the floor, was Carlito. I thought I would never say this. Carlito probably had one of the best.
I noticed that instantly as soon as he said it, because everybody else was thinking like, "Oh my goodness, you got a key card. What are you gonna do?" My
Dom threw the key
like a nigga.
Dom threw the key.
Oh, that's cool. He said, "That's cool," because he knows what's behind that door. Hold it.
Mama said, "Carlito," and Dom slammed that key card down. My son Carlito looked around with the smile and said, "Now that's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
That's cool."
Everybody else was like, "No, that's not cool. We don't know."
He's like, "Bullshit. That's cool. I know what that means."
Like, no, that's ass. Ass is cool. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Right. Y'all been hanging around with bisexual priests too. Take it to
y'all been right.
That's cool. That's
Mommy
the problem.
got y'all. Mommy ain't here. Y'all can like ass. Y'all do know that, right?
Right. That's cool. That's what that the one thing I do want to bring up also besides the fact that I think Priest is Finn is going to be the one that turned. Once Finn turns, he's taking all of Judgment Day. And by that, they're going to want to pull in a Randy Orton Evolution style scenario with Damian Priest. Remember when Batista had Orton on his shoulders and Trips was clapping? Yeah. Then hit him with the thumbs down. I can definitely see that happening and it all playing out because of the relationship that Finn and Liv have. Because remember, Liv says she wants to take everything that Rhea has.
She's taking Judgment Day.
Exactly. Not just Dom. She's taking Judgment Day.
And it's probably all going to come. The plan, like, until you said it, I wasn't even thinking about it like that. So Finn probably is working with her. Someone on Twitter brought up the fact that, because also during Monday Night Raw, they brought up next week they're going to start the qualifying matches for Money in the Bank. Someone brought up the fact that in Judgment Day's clubhouse, it was a briefcase with a demon on it. And if she's taking over Judgment Day, Finn can win the Money in the Bank. Because honestly, it is time for my boy
to get a title back.
For us to win our title that we have so rightfully deserved to win because we never lost.
Right. Your man literally had the belt for one fucking day.
Like, I was not a Finn fan at that. Like, I like NXT Finn. And then he got hurt because, like, during that time, like that little week, I hated Finn. And then he got hurt. Then he came back. And I'm like, cool, Finn, I love you. You're going to win the championship. He won the NXT championship, but it's not the same. That is not the same.
Damn sure isn't. It is not.
Let him win Money in the Bank.
Let that boy cook.
All the thumbs down bullshit that same night and cash in on Damian Priest's ass. Be like, yeah, you thought, like she said, and let it be like, Liv, I told you I was going to take everything from you. Or let Rhea come back and then be like, I told you I was going to take everything from you. The Priest gets cashed in all. Like, yep, she didn't take everything.
Right, she didn't took Judgment Day and the titles. Everything.
Like, yeah, Kenny brought up a good point because Liv is acting out of character. This is her revenge tour. The demon has not been seen in a long time. And all Finn has been doing, losing.
I remember the last time Finn won us. I remember the last time Finn actually won a singles match.
Like it's been because he lost last night to Drew McIntyre. So as a result of that, Judgment Day is barred from ringside, which is so dumb because at the same time, it's not going to be Judgment Day that helps Priest win any damn way. It's going to be CM fucking Punk fucking Drew McIntyre over.
All right. I don't know what the fuck he thought, but okay. Yeah.
Right. I was just like,
they're not the issue here, partner. You got bigger fish to fry.
Like, oh, cool. His people can't screw you over, but everybody else in the company can. All right.
Yeah, his people can't do nothing, but the guy you actually got beef with can.
Right. And any other person that you could possibly hate can come out there. But you were my Judgment Day.
Right. You kind of fucked over Jey Uso multiple times. Wouldn't be surprised if he decided to do something. Yeah, you're worried about Judgment Day.
Like, Drew has not been smart. He's smart, but he's so fucking stupid at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't want Judgment Day at ringside. We just brought up two people that got problems with you. But keep on being worried about Judgment Day.
Nigga, you should have asked for a cage match where nobody can get in that motherfucker. That's what the fuck you should have asked for. Your dumb ass is letting everybody else get free room. All right.
Ooh, yep. You barred a dude with one arm, JD, Finn, and motherfucking Carlito. Carlito, who was probably still trying to find the room key.
Right. Because your man definitely was looking on the table for that shit when they was leaving. He definitely was looking for it, like, because Carlito was going to sneak in there and put on Dom action. Carlito was definitely going to sneak in there. Listen. Dom said to send me instead.
Reggie is right. Definitely, I think it was WrestleMania 39. So, yeah, it's been 30. We're going into WrestleMania 41. So, it's definitely time for us to have the Demon to come back. Let's get into NXT. Late last night during Raw, during NXT, we had Cody Rhodes talk about he was tuning in and all that. But now he has decided that he is going to come to NXT to deliver a gift. I hate when the randos just start showing up on my show. This is just like
what you call
showed up.
But he's not a random.
I know.
Technically he's no, not even that. Not even that, because the message that he said was, "Oh, good to see my old pal Ethan Page there. Maybe I'll go stop and give him a visit to see how things are going with him." So don't forget, people forget Cody was in TNA when Ethan Page was a part of the North.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he does know Ethan Page. So him saying that little message, even though we know he's probably going to have just a 10-second fucking interaction with Ethan Page, at least him saying that gives him a legitimate reason. It's like, oh, I'm being in Florida. Oh, my boy Ethan Page is with NXT. Maybe I'll stop by and see him. Like, that at least gives you you stopping by to see. I get it.
He said he got a gift, so let's see what he gonna be delivering. I don't know what
he did give. He did give a gift to the wrestlers of SGW.
Yeah, he gifted them a ring. So shout out to SGW.
Right,
they ain't gotta be wrestling on the mud no more.
He gifted them a ring, and he said it's going to be made from a local supplier, so that way the ring doesn't have to be broken down and shipped to them.
Oh, dang.
He said so it could be made right there, official. And he told them, "Don't worry about the bill. The bill is on him."
Hell yeah, good job, Cody. That's our WWE champion.
Right.
So, on top of Cody coming in where he ain't gifted them a ring, he gonna give NXT a gift. The only thing I could possibly think of is maybe breakout tournament. I don't know. Maybe Dusty Classic. I don't know. Then we got
it better not be no fucking Dusty Classic after we just spent 45 minutes saying they ain't got no goddamn tag teams. It better not be no fucking Dusty Classic. I think the fuck not. I will turn that son of a bitch right the fuck off. I swear I will. I will turn.
Then we got New Cash Republic.
Motherfucker, y'all got one tag team.
Then we got New Cash Republic. We already mentioned this. Backing up Wesley against Gallus in 6-man tag team action. So this is how we will, however this ends, Rascals are on the way. We also have my let's see, because that's unfortunately the next match. We have everybody's new favorite wrestler, Dante Chan, he ain't mine, versus Lexus King.
Let's go, Lexus.
Let's go, motherfucking Lexus. I like Lexus King. My man got a fresh cut. We ready. We ready to whoop some Dante ass, and he better fucking do it. This is a Singapore.
And you know what?
All I know is the King better win.
I looked at that barber that cut his beard. It is the same barber that cuts Big E.
Yeah, that's definitely a bathroom break. Cody Lufa, the King, doing it for his people. You damn right. You damn right, Batty. You damn right. We also got the return of Wendy Chu. We're going to see what this new Wendy is. She is spooky now.
Hi, Wendy. I loved you when you were sleeping. I love when you were awake. Hi, Wendy.
And last and certainly least, we got the guy despised.
Arch nemesis.
Eddie Thorpe is back. I really don't know why. I guess Cody is going to open the show. Either Cody is going to open the show or New Cash Republic and Wesley are going to open the show. But, I mean, anytime, it looks like it'll be a decent show. Anytime it looks like it'll be decent, it'll probably end up over-delivering just by a little. No, I'm going to see, because Dante is on, he and beat Lexus. Lexus is, I'm just looking at Lexus. He ain't a favorite. I'm starting to like him. Only because he tried to get with Jasmine girl, which made me start looking at her. And she was decent. So if she's gonna be decent, then hey, that means I can give Lexus King a chance. I just need him. He ain't lost twice to Dante. He can't lose 3 times, can he?
He better not. He better
be right. Like, come on,
he
Lexus.
better. Come on now. Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig.
Now when Eddie Thorpe come out, oh, I'm definitely getting up. I'm gonna be watching the Reds game. Something. My attention will be on the phone. I will not be until somebody interrupts him or until that segment is over. I will not.
I'm not gonna lie. When Eddie Thorpe comes up, I am going to hop on Royal Match because I am on level 528. That's what I'll be doing during that Eddie Thorpe. I'll be on Royal Match. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And then if he's still on after I finish a couple of boards, I'm going to hit the slots. I got a little slot machine game.
Yeah, I definitely might be hitting the little slot machine, or I'm.
You know what I mean? So
I will open up a book. I am not watching nothing, Eddie. Unless he better, if he coming out tonight, he better have a new entrance. He better not be coming out doing. I'm still mad. The whole reason I hate the dude, ain't even hate. I just don't like him because what the fuck are you supposed to be? Like, you're an Indian DJ. What the shit? What the shit
Bro,
is that?
All I know is that man is an underground legend, apparently. Because he get
that too.
That man is an NXT underground legend for some odd reason. For some odd reason, he knows how to fight from the reservation. Eddie Thorpe out here thumping in the dark. The motherfucker's been throwing it down in the dark, and that's how he became an underground legend. I don't know. Look, I'm so bored with Eddie Thorpe. I actually, because we talked about it, I opened up Royal Match just to see what was going on. Soon as you mentioned Eddie Thorpe, my ass opened up that fucking thing.
That dude, like, there's nothing about him that has made me just be like, oh yeah, I definitely need to like this dude. And Dante Chen is the same way. Like, Indian DJ. Dante Chen, I just straight up just call you Mortal Kombat dude. Like, no.
Mongo just sent us a tweet. Corey Brenner from Fightful. Brooks Jensen approached fans while they were lining up attempting to get into the venue. He was ejected by security.
Another stupid storyline that I don't like.
Exactly. A definite another storyline. Me and Mongo, when me and Mongo figured out that this was a storyline, we were like, ill, weird flex. Okay. Next. Like, this is not good. This Brooks Jensen is not. If they just gave that man the Journey song.
At one point, they were promoting the Young OG versus Sean Spears. So I don't even know if that's happening, but if it happens, then don't be shocked. I mean, he did beat his ass last week. That kind of would tell us they were going to have a match this week, but we'll see. I started that because I was like, wait, Jensen. Oh, yeah. Briggs. Ew. Ass. Sean Spears. Wait, Sean Spears got his ass beat last week.
Damn, all that. Well, folks, I think we've been electrifying. We've given you news. We've given you drama. We've let you know who's got arrested. We've let you know what's wrong with NXT. Folks, I want you to go back. I want you people to go back and really listen to this episode, because if you noticed, we did as much as we loved NXT, we did a lot of bashing of NXT. So a lot of times people think that we only bash AEW. No, we bash every fucking promotion.
Yeah,
we are universal haters.
Especially with especially as much as I love NXT, like I dissect it. Like when everybody starting to get on board, I never left. I sat here through it all. So now, like when stuff is definitely just terrible, like that tag division, I'm gonna let y'all know. Like I'm telling y'all before everybody else even starts trying to say it, because it's like, y'all, I'm definitely looking at NXT. That tag division is trash.
We appreciate you, Reggie.
Like, so yeah, they definitely, definitely. We ain't just out here just saying some bullshit. We ain't just bashing everybody. We're like, if you're doing something that warrants you to get talked about, we gonna talk about you. If you're doing something that warrants you to get commended, we gonna talk about you.
Right. if your shit stink, we gonna let you know it stink. Plain and simple. Right. Don't make a difference who you are. Don't make a difference who you are. And right now, NXT's tag division is a shitty, a trash. Plain and simple. That shit is horrible. So, like I said, we are not just people. We do not just hate on AEW. We hate on WWE too. And we hate on TNA, but we don't hate on nothing story-wise. We hate on management.
Yeah, we hate management and their financial, them being cheap as hell.
Wow. Right, that's what we hate. That's what we hate about TNA more than anything. But folks, don't forget, you can always follow us at facebook.com/Under the Ring Pod and Twitch TV/Under the Ring Pod. There you'll find. Also, you can see us at Linktree/Under the Ring Pod. There you'll find our individual links. Greg Bush SK, me, Rock Ribs 44, Mike, Mr. Freshbed, predictions champ. Ooh,
yeah,
bitch ass nigga.
Right.
Oh, my man right here to join me today, the final Maddie, the right answer, street team captain Boriel Maliente, and special correspondent Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have a wonderful and safe Tuesday night, whatever you are doing. Make sure you are doing it safely. Have fun. There's wrestling on tonight. If you don't decide to watch wrestling on tonight, just have fun.
Right.
Plain and simple. It's just chill. It's still, look, it's 7 o'clock. Sun's still out, folks.
Right. Sun ain't going down till at least 9 o'clock.
Right. It's summertime, folks. We outside, baby. We outside, baby.
Sit out on the porch, sip on something, smoke on something.
And just chill and relax.
Right.
And while you're chilling and relax, don't forget, there's one thing you always got to do for us. And that's hey,
do the down. Hey, do the down. Shout out Frank Thomas.